Hello Sharks! It's Gina Timothy again from Victoria, BC on Vancouver Island. Now I'm going to talk about R in the Sharks is rewarding your team in 5 easy steps. Okay, so why do you want to reward your team? Because they want to work harder when they get rewards. So number 1, set goals together. A goal is something that you and they want to achieve. It's much easier to help them achieve it if you know their goal. So maybe they want to pay off a credit card, go on a vacation, buy a new house, car, pay a bill. Break it down for them. The cost of what they want divided by their average party equals the number of parties to pay for that. If they have a team, you can break it down even more because they're going to be getting an extra check. Okay? Have them share their goals with you, even on your team Facebook page and the family page, because it helps other people cheer them on and keeps them accountable for hitting that goal and on track. Okay? Team target. Have a team target. Count down to that target. Only 4,000 left to go. Be the cheerleader. Cheer them on. They'll challenge each other. It's amazing what can happen when they all work together. Okay? Number 2 is monthly incentives. You want to create fun monthly contests. Now, you don't have to do it every single month, but it's nice. Base it on the season and base it always on your team goal. You could do beat your best month, beat your best personal month, beat your best team month. You could do reach this amount, get this, reach this amount, get this. You could even do draws, but you always want to have a guaranteed prize, maybe for the top 1, 2, 3, depending on the size of your team. You could do fun getaways, outings. That's always great. We always love to get away and do something fun. And don't forget to remind them about what they're earning from LoveWinks. Free product, the LoveWinks Win with LoveWinks incentives, and the money they're going to be making. Right? Sometimes they forget. Next is number 3, individual incentives. Know what they individually like. Maybe they have a favorite color. They have certain colors in their home. If you want to go out and buy them something and you don't know what color their house is, it might be nice to have something that goes along. Maybe they're in their master bathroom or their kitchen, or just something that would be for them. Know if they like jewelry. Some people do, some people don't. Most people do, but there's a few that don't. Maybe their favorite store or restaurant, so you could do gift cards. They're going to work harder if the gifts that you choose for them are something that they're really going to love. Also use free product credit that you have in your wallet. That's why Jamie created it. It's a great incentive, and they can turn around and either use it as a hostess incentive or use it for selling and making cash right there. So that's good. But you got to know their goals again. Know what they want to do, and then stretch them a bit from that goal. So whenever someone tells me their goal, I'm always going to see if I can stretch them a little bit. And for anyone who's on my team watching this, now you know the secret. So now I'm going to stretch even farther. When you do recognition for these incentives, people love that. They love to see their name up, whether it's on the Facebook page or you give them a personal call. That goes a long, long way. So creating individual incentives, you have to know the person to know what's their hot button. Okay? Maybe it's a day at the spa that they've never done something like that, you know? When they have that thing in their grasp of what they're reaching for, they're going to work harder, which goes into our next step, which is motivation. Now, motivation stems from a want within, okay? So you have to know what they want and by when. So I actually chatted with one of my team members the other day that works full-time. She has no parties up right now. And I said, what is it that you really, really want right now? What's something that could really help if you had some extra money? She said, well, I have $5,000 loan that I'd really like to pay off. It's scheduled to be paid off in 3 years, but I would like to pay it off by Christmas. So then what do? I break that down. I asked her, what is your average profit from each party? She said $250. So I took the $5,000 and I taught her how to do this, okay? You take the $5,000 that you want to make, divide it by the $250, that's 20 parties. Now, of course, you're going to get other sales as well, but that's parties, okay? That's 2 parties a month. If she were to do 2 parties a month between now and December, she would pay off that $5,000 loan. And then I suggested book 3 or 4 if you want to hold 2. Because, you know, things happen and they move around and things like that. Then I asked her, I said, I want you to make a sign and put it up somewhere that says, I will, big letters, be debt-free by December. Somewhere that she can see it so that every day she looks at that and realizes what she has to do to hit that goal. And then I asked her, if you want to climb a mountain, what's the first thing you have to do? Well, you have to take one step. It's the same thing with your Lovewinks business. If they want more bookings, they have to take that first step. First step is to make a list of people. Right back to the basics. Who might want a free shopping spree? Second is to create an offer for booking. And the third step, the scariest one, contact those people. Even me, after doing this forever, I still get nervous about asking people for parties, but it's okay. You know what? I realized if somebody's going to say no to me, guess what? I'm probably never going to see them again. So why does it matter? Why do I take that on so much that it causes anxiety and all that other stuff? Let it go. They're not saying no to you. They're just not interested. And maybe they are, but you're just not asking properly. So this is where you got to get them asking the right questions. Find out what they're saying. If they're getting too many no's, they're probably not asking. They're probably saying, hey, you want to have a party? No, that sounds like work, right? So you got to get them asking, would you like to get a free shopping spree? So yeah, they're going to hear a lot of no's. But teach them how to turn those no's into the next opportunity, which means either a referral. So if somebody is really, like, you've tried everything and they're still saying no, ask if they might know somebody and offer them a little prezi for referring you. And if still no, it's okay. You know what? If they get all no's one day, if they get all no's, say they've contacted 50 people, then you can tell them this. You might get this one day. You're going to contact 50 people and you got all no's. You're no worse off than you started in that day, and keep trying because you will get to the yes. Sometimes they just need a little encouragement, okay? And once they do get that yes, they feel amazing. They've got it, the success is there, they're on their way to hitting that, paying off the $5,000 debt, and getting to where they want to be. So this consultant actually sent me a message and said, I just wanted to thank you for getting my head out of my you-know-what, and I now have 2 parties up for this month. So you know what? The only way they can fail is if they don't try. And I think a lot of people give up because they get afraid. So it's up to you to help them get motivated. And you can also do that by doing it yourself. And when they see that you're doing it, they're going to do it. Only way to fail is if you don't try. Okay. Number 5 is how to create promotions. Promotions always want to be based on your objective of what you want to achieve. Okay? Start with your team goal and break it down from there. What do you want to achieve and by when? Build your promotion around this target. And you're probably going to want to stretch everybody just a little bit so that you hit it. For example, if you want to have a $10,000 team, you got to break it down. You always start with yourself. What can you count on yourself for? How much are you going to do of it? Then chat with your team. What are their goals? What are they going to do? Then we do what's called a reality check. What they say they're going to do and then what you think they'll actually do. Then have a look at what's missing. What do you need to add? Do you need to book some more parties yourself? Do you need to add new team members? You know, especially if you're going for manager, director, where you need specific things. You got to map it out, make a chart, have it right there so you can see it, and fill it in with the names and the numbers of exactly what is missing. And then you'll know what you have to add. Okay? Also think, who could you challenge to do a little more if you were missing? Tell them. Our team goal is 10,000. We're a little bit short. Could I count on you to do just a little more? Maybe add 1 or 2 more parties this month? If not, you might have to look at yourself again. Okay. So, when it comes to paying out promotions, don't go crazy, because if you go crazy, they're always going to expect that, and then you're not making any money. I personally like to go by the rule of no more than 10% of what you earned on their volume. Okay? So if you're making 3% of, if they did $3,000, think about this, you made $90. That's $9. You can find some really nice stuff for $9. I'm telling you. It doesn't have to be a car, okay? You can make somebody happy with just the littlest things. I can remember years ago when people would work their butts off to get this pencil from this one leader. It was a pencil, and it said, "You're a winner," from Sue. I have one, and I worked my butt off to get that pencil. But it's just that the thing of that achievement, that I'm working towards something, I've got it in my mind, and now I did it. So don't go crazy on your promotions, okay? And to recap, if you want more from your team, reward them. Set goals, motivate them, inspire them by doing it yourself, create individual and team incentives based on your goals. Okay? I'm going to end with a quote. I love this one. You don't build a business, you build people. And those people build the business. Have an awesome day.